Up. What's going on, Crystal Clouds? Kathy Teal, Coldy, Adam, Angel, Cabaz. What's happening? What's happening? Getting my 10,000 steps in today. Screenshot. Elaine Miller in the house. Pastor Chavis, Jim Parker, Benjamin Murphy, Gay Kosu, CP. What's up, CP? Mitt, Spec, Kurt's Outdoors in the house. What's going on, Kurt? How you doing, buddy? Got my weighted vest. We're going for a walk. There's a way to fix this a little bit better. Hello, hello. At least it's still daylight. Yeah, it is still daylight for a little bit longer. Did you get outdoors today, Kurt? Kurt's Outdoors has a cool channel on YouTube. We encourage each other to get outdoors here, for sure. Fishing Pro 13, get out of here. Do you live? Do you like trouble? Hello, Canna. Hello, Nathan. Sarah. Dale, Schuler, Tommy, Jeremy, Missouri Mac, Brenna Dale. What's going on? Yeah. What's going on, Nathan? Yeah, so we're out here. The weighted vest. Going for a walk. Nice and easy. Already got the workout in this morning. Hey, Lindsay. Lindsay in the house. Life of Jay, Billy Robinson, Mark Sauer, Sharon Crandall, Ignacia Hiron, Steven. That's amazing. All the people showing up. What's going on? beautiful day to be outdoors. I got a little better setup, I feel like, so hopefully it's less wobbly, the cameras. What's going on, Apple user? Michelle, Den, just shopping, okay. Barbara, Laura, Ms. Tammy. So many people just zipping through. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Some flowers. Oh yeah, I think someone's trolling. I posted about Juneteenth today. So, must be some backlash. Here we go. Still light out. The summer makes the days longer, much longer here. I think we'll probably go till, the sun will go till 9. I'm not sure though. There have been some days where it's like, what time is it? How is it that late? The sun is shining so bright. Right. Good evening. And you said that, Lindsay, I just heard the Presidents of the United States of America song, Peaches. I'll move into the country, eat me a lot of peaches. Hey, Ice Blue. That's sweet of you to say. Have we met? Yeah, lack of code enforcement is a big deal. you can get a lot done. That's fairly safe out in the nowhere. Are you dealing with code enforcement stuff right now? Bicep curls, right on. Yeah, get those push-ups in. Hey folks, thanks for joining my live. I'm Nathaniel J. Burns. I'm an actor, I'm a stuntman, going live on the walk, just relaxing, taking it easy, taking in the sights, enjoying the weather, being outdoors. Got a weighted vest to add a little bit of resistance. Off and on, they're cool. I give the officer homemade jam when they come, but it's always over something really trivial, says Lindsay. I see. Body dysmorphia. Kurt, my friend is moving because he's so sick of it. I'm your favorite YouTuber, bro. No cap. Ice Blue says thank you. We'll take that. That's a big W. That's really sweet of you to say. Lindsay says, my buddies joke the officer comes just for the jam. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Homemade jam. Sounds pretty good. Yes, big W. It's a big win. I'm flattered to be your favorite streamer on YouTube. Sweet of you to say. You said you know me, so now I'm curious. I did something cool today. I enabled communities. Tren is an option. I don't recommend Tren. Lindsay, you guys are both definitely our favorites. And I think that's in reference to my brother, Vincent Alfonso Jamal with an F and a Z, who is currently, as far as I know, working hard. That is a huge win for both of us as well. Yes, thank you, Lindsay, for saying so. It means a lot. No need to stop in the shade because the sun is down and I can read the screen. Yeah, Lindsay says, what? Ice Blue, I'm sorry, Burns, and can I call you Burns? You're sorry? Why are you sorry? What are you sorry about? Don't be sorry. Lindsay says, what's Tren? Kurt says, anabolic steroids. Yeah, we natty over here. Yeah, I mean, if you're an adult, I suppose it's your choice, but I would recommend steering clear of that. What is that, Lindsay? Is that just a blank message? I've never seen that before. Lindsay says, Kurt, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Could you explain further? Nice, bro. Easy reading. Yes. Yeah, Kurt is showing a needle because the steroids are a drug, and anabolic steroids or Tren, they're just steroids. So I think it's easier to deal with the body dysmorphia. Steroids can really hurt you. Ice Blue says, sorry because I said I love you, but I do. It's okay to love me. I mean, I don't know who you are, but it's like there's all kinds of love. We were talking about that earlier. I'm a little under the weather, so forgive me with all the sniffling and stuff. Hopefully it improves quickly. I don't get sick very often, and I'm hoping this is a quick one. Yeah, there's all kinds of love, and I love my fellow human, whoever they are, to a degree, in a way, have compassion for them. But yeah. Kurt says, I'm never doing steroids. Good. Yeah, don't do steroids, kids. All right. It's not worth it. You can do a lot of damage to your body long term, and you can always continue to build your body through better habits like rest, food, and resistance training. So our expectations are kind of off the charts as far as what we should look like. And if you look at Mr. Vincent, for instance, he's been, working out for years and years and years, and you don't get an athletic build overnight. Take your time. Hurting yourself will only set you back. Drugs will complicate your life. I don't recommend it. Lindsay says, in any case, getting my workout in. Starting now. No steroids here either. Okay, good. Good, Lindsay. Good job. Lindsay and Spencer. Lindsay's getting the remainder of her 100 push-ups in that she began this morning on the Impact Athletics Association channel. 100 push-ups live, 5:15 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the Impact Athletics Association channel on YouTube. HWPO, way to go. And HWPO means hard work pays off. So we like to say that for our folks who are working hard. Kurt's Outdoors says Ice Blue. Ice Blue says, but you're a nice guy. Lindsay says, we love you, bro. Live, love, and work, right? There you go. Hey, Shirley. What's up, Marilyn? Hope you feel better, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I'm working on it, Getting that fresh air, moving my body, drinking lots of water. Yeah. Guess what, Mr. Burns, says Kurt's Outdoors. Lindsay says, at 60 push-ups, let's go. Let's go. We want to know what, Kurt? Kurt says, I hit 170 subscribers today. Nice job. Congrats. That's HWPO right there. Good job, Kurt. More to come, right? Just stay the course. That would be amazing to see you grow your subscriber base. Lindsay's at 70. I'm probably way behind now too. Awesome, Kurt. Yes. Lindsay's at 80. Oh my gosh. You're cooking. Agree, no drugs ever. Yeah, so you are a good guy. I mean, I aim to be. Lindsay says 90. Last 10 soon though, 100. Woo-woo. Way to go, Lindsay. Nice work. Kurt says I'll be 15 in a few months. Hoping to have more muscle mass when I'm 16. I think it's almost guaranteed though, bro. Almost guaranteed, especially with the work that you're doing. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. Hey, Catrachito. ¿Qué onda? Lindsay says brutal 100 push-ups. Knocked him out, huh? Dang. Ice Blue says, where are you? I am on a walk. I'm out here at the park and doing my walk. So, you know how we do. NWGA Greg, Ann in the house. Looks like we got some soccer right on. Get a good workout in. So they're doing a soccer practice. I got my weighted vest. We're going for a walk. Diane Hackett, Ann, Marilyn, Rhonda, D&D, player in the house. How are y'all? Thank you very much, by the way. I'm celebrating too. Good. Lindsay made a decision today, but she's worried it may be unrealistic. Absolutely, we can talk about it. We can talk about it here in the chat, or you have my line so you can connect that way. Lindsay wants to get ripped. Good for you. Hey, that's a good goal. You can do it. I never trained for muscle mass. I mean, I'm confident that you can achieve your goals. Got some young dudes in there. D&D is 12. No. Not unrealistic. Okay. Well, here is what I have to say about that, Lindsay. Ms. Swanson, Jennifer Swanson in the house with the Evening Walk Live. Hello, hello. Good evening to you as well. We're talking about getting ripped. And here's the thing about getting ripped. Yeah, you know, you said, Lindsay, that you're willing to put hours into this, and you will. You will if you want it to happen. However, 9 women do not have a baby in 1 month. And what I mean by that is it still takes 9 months. It still takes time, right? So you can put all your efforts, all your strength, all your hours every day. You still need the consistency over time. If you want to do it super fast, you know, now you're talking about performance enhancing drugs like steroids. A lot of people do that. A lot of people want it that bad. They want it that soon. And it's kind of what it takes. But I don't recommend it, as we talked about earlier. That's right. Jennifer went to the creek. Oh, we got some spikes in the shoes. Spider was like, you need new shoes. I'm like, oh, these are working still. They're still protecting my feet. Oh, Kurt's all about the creek. The crick, down at the crick. Lindsay says, I'll never touch those drugs. They're not the answer. Put a year down on this for sure. Here's the thing though. I know I said like it's gonna take time. I'm not gonna say how long because I don't know. It will depend largely on your frequency and consistency and your commitment to your goals. You can absolutely do it. It'll take less time the more consistent you are, the more after it you get, as it were. Oh, Jennifer, you swam in the falls. Very cool. You know, I don't know how long it will take, but you can do it. Lindsay says, gonna do some research, figure out how often is too often. Take some before photos. Yeah, this is what I was gonna say. It's like doing the thing, like has power and magic in it, right? Shakespeare said the play is the thing. Action has power and magic in it. Just start, just do. Be easy on yourself in a way, not too easy on yourself, but don't get discouraged, ultimately is what I'm saying. Don't get discouraged. Stay consistent and celebrate often. You know, should be feeling good about the whole thing. So sometimes it does mean eating the cookies. And yeah, take your picture now. Do it now. Do it last month. Like you've already begun your journey. You're showing up consistently, getting your workouts in. Like you've already changed. So will you notice? Maybe. But yeah, take your pictures now. You don't have to show them to anybody. You don't. Ice Blue, I was at the park. I think I understand your question now. A little slow sometimes. No discouragement, says Lindsay, right? What's up, Billy? What's up, V? Dina, Marion. Jennifer says, never too cold to fish. However, I'd catch a person easier than a fish there today. Oh. Okay. D&D says, no matter the weather, the grind persists, Kurt. You're an eloquent 12-year-old. And make some top water only videos soon. Definitely show you guys when I feel I'm ripped enough. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I'm saying you don't have to show your befores, you know, to anyone ever. It's just for you. Share it if you want. But I definitely think that you should take them. Good evening. Cute dogs. Got some cute dogs and people out walking, enjoying this beautiful weather. breathing in the fresh air. You respect top water. What is top water? I'm gonna be famous YouTuber one day, says Kurt. I'll be like the Kicking Their Bass TV or Fletcher Norm or Lojo or John B. Jennifer took befores. Awesome. Yeah, how is that? I mean, I took some and take photos regularly, but like I don't go back and look at that one, like the original. But there was a time when I was like, I need to take this picture, this unflattering picture that I'm unhappy about where I'm at, just so I can one day look back and say, this is how far I've come. D&D says, all great people just as you are, Kurt. Right on. Got some love in the chat. I don't even know where I am. Just wandering a little bit. Kurt says, I'll take physique pics, then later I'll get body dysmorphia. Sounds like you may have it already, sir. Lindsay says, vegan question, chicken substitute suggestions. Want to add more protein. There's something called seitan, or wheat meat, or monk meat. It's pretty high in protein. Tofu, legumes, beans, lentils, all that stuff's gonna be high in protein. Jen says, I haven't taken an updated one yet, but I can tell a difference in myself, my clothes, my comfort. Yes, that is a big win. We'll take that all day. Nice job. And I recommend, just like you weigh yourself, probably regularly, I think you ought to. You know, it's not, if you can handle the numbers, when I'm making the most progress, when I'm on my stuff, I'm weighing myself every day. And, you know, not freaking out about numbers, just tracking what gets measured, gets managed. And if you notice sooner that your habits are taking you somewhere, you can determine if that somewhere is somewhere you want to go or somewhere you don't want to go. What's up, Ash? Long time no see. Good to see you too. Yeah, doing a walk, get the weighted vest. And yeah, so it just helps if you know where you're headed, to know if you're headed in the right direction, so to speak. So weighing yourself regularly is pretty good idea. Just don't freak out about the numbers. So many reasons why you might be the weight that you are that day. It's about the trend. Yeah, and of course, how you feel is most important. How the clothes fit and all that stuff, you know, makes a big difference in how you feel. Kurt says, when I look in the mirror, I get body dysmorphia. It's a powerful thing. The mind plays tricks on you. you know. Yeah, we have a chat about fitness goals going on over on YouTube. Trying to get back into a healthier routine on my end, says my friend Ash. Good for you. That's good. You want to go vegetarian, Lindsay? That's admirable. I think it's worth a shot. People tell me things like that. In general, I just say, eat more plants. Just eat more plants, see how you feel. You know, if you're like, I'm going vegan, I'm going vegetarian, I'm doing this, go for it. But, you know, if you're not sold on it, that's okay too. Just eat more plants. They're good for you. You'll feel better. Way to go, Jen. I love the love in the chat. Ash, if you want to join our routine, we have a community, a vibrant community, over on YouTube where we are doing workouts in the morning and pretty flowers. 100 push-ups, 100 squats, more body weight stuff. And, you know, you can do what works for you. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing or what anybody else is doing. Do what works for you. And yeah, you're more than welcome to join. So we have an Impact Athletics Association channel. And over on YouTube, go live 5:15 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then I'll go for a walk afterwards, do some yoga in the park. It's every day. It's every day. I'll do yoga in the park, handstands, headstands, some stunt stuff. I'll roll around. It's a good time. Cartwheels. Jennifer, in with the knowledge. Absolutely. Peas are often used as a substitute. Pea protein. But don't be fooled. Like, just macking on some peas is not necessarily going to get you the equivalent protein as chicken by volume. But there are products made with pea protein, isolate. And isolate is just what it sounds like, isolated protein. So whey protein isolate is just the protein from whey. Pea protein isolate is just the protein from peas. Soy isolate. And so if you're getting a protein supplement, if it's not isolate, it probably has a bunch of other stuff in it. Doesn't mean that it's bad stuff. It just means caveat emptor, you know, buyer beware. Read your labels, always. I do not have my theater company anymore. It is defunct. The pandemic kind of put that to rest for me. I've pivoted full-time to film and television. This weighted vest is doing its job. I'm like, ooh, it's just a walk. Just a little walk with 20 extra pounds. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, but great call out, Jennifer. Peas will have some protein. Beans. Edamame is a type of soybean, but you can get it like Trader Joe's. I got a bag 2 days ago for like $2.50, 50 grams of protein in the bag, and super good. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Ash. Yeah, no, not there anymore. I'm in the wind, you know. I've been doing stunt training in France and Los Angeles, and here as well. Acro yoga, do some acro yoga, and yeah, just enjoying way less stress than back when we first met. You're in California, right? Yeah, check out Acro Anarchy. That's my my acro duo. We're on Instagram. Chickpeas are often used as a substitute, says Jennifer. We are walking near the cars. All right, so we got cars, folks. Chickpeas are an excellent substitute. They're delicious, versatile. You can use them for so many things, and they're high in protein too. Kurt says, gonna stay wearing baggy clothes. It's very East Coast fashion. Got a skateboarder. All right. Wow. Lindsay says they sell it at Kroger. Just found it. What do they sell? The protein isolate or edamame? D&D says it's a real thing, but your physique is great in my opinion, Kurt. Don't get discouraged. Absolutely. Do not get discouraged, folks. Stay the course. Stay the course. Ash, you're back in AZ. That's cool. Welcome back. Good deal. D&D says, Kurt says, D&D, you haven't seen it. You haven't even seen his physique. D&D says, I know, but I believe it is. Kurt, you're a sprinter, you're a runner. Come on. Don't let the dysmorphia get you, bro. Jennifer says, I do weigh regularly. The numbers haven't changed much, but I can tell it's repositioning. Yeah. Call that body recomposition or composition. You're building a body. And, you know, if you weigh the same, but you're bigger here and smaller there, and you're happier, you know, good for you. Nobody else needs to have any say in that. If you feel good, that's where it's at. Keep going. Body recomposition. Yeah. So you're not discouraged by the numbers. Good on you, Jen. That's a good place to be. Lindsay is encouraging Kurt. Keep on the path, brother. Keep on the path, little brother. All right, Ash. So good. So good to reconnect. Awesome. Be well. Let's talk soon. Ash has a like cosplay account and does some really creative stuff. Ash Hayden. Check out Ash Hayden if you're into cosplay. All right, peace. You guys are being so sweet to each other. I love it. I'm gonna take a pause here. Sounds like a villain. Lady L is the villain. Tomorrow I start adding cardio, says Lindsay. Okay. Up in the ante. It's never necessary unless it's necessary, you know? You can stay the course, but if you want different, you gotta do different. Kurt says you should come run track, 800 repeats with 220s. And I do not know what that means. Maybe you do. 800 meters and then run it again. 220 miles. I don't know. It sounds like a lot of running, little bro. Elgin in the house. It's all a fad. You're busy, needs meat, red and white. All right. Hey, Elgin. Lindsay says, I was vegan for over a year. It was not for me in the end, and I'll hate lentils till I die, or so I believe. Ha ha. I do think I was happier and healthier as a vegetarian. All right. You weren't talking to me, Kurt, but it's my curiosity to join track. Cool. Yeah, if you're curious about it, bust it. Bust it out, man. You can always run, right? I always thought that was the beauty of track. You could run anywhere. You can run everywhere, like Forrest or Kurt. Okay. Congrats, Kurt. Crunch bar. Yeah, I might have a little something to eat at the end of this. Take the final shower of the day. Take it down. Yeah. Seitan, yes. It's made of wheat, gluten. And it can be very similar to meat in texture, and it's very high protein. Very high protein. Lindsay says I guess it's the serratus anterior muscles, whatever is past the chest under arms. Tender for me lately. Suggestion on decreasing the soreness of the serratus anterior, like the fingers that go around your ribs. No paper, no pen, but you still draw my attention. Okay. Best thing for sore muscles is increasing the blood flow to that area. Jennifer knows what's up. And that means heat, y'all, not cold. That means heat. Warm bath. Epsom salt. In a warm bath. Sauna. Things like this are gonna be good for you. Doing light intensity work on the area. Things that get the blood going to those muscles, to Jennifer's point. And then massage as well. 50 shoulder presses. Oh, she does not stop. Machine. Love it. The Riz in here is incredible. You guys are rizzing each other up. It's a delight. Oh man, you guys are cute. Ooh. Dang, I don't want to say those out loud. They're like spells. Dang. Oh yes. Tricep extensions are gonna be worth it. Recycle, folks. I have got to put you on pause and lose this vest because it was very good, but now my back is in need of something different. So I'll be right back, folks. thing was hurting my back. Yo. Cute puppy. Hello. You guys are crazy with the pickup lines in here. What's going on, Crystal? I think we might be frightening the neighbors a little bit with the streaming setup. Not actually frightening them, but taking note. What's going on, Claudette? You guys are funny. That's right, Jennifer. See you in the morning. Lindsay, see you in the morning. Thank you so much for joining. We've got some more steps to get. Oh my God. You guys are with the groaners. Oh, okay. Right on. Let's go. You said press ups, huh? Shoulder presses. I love it. You know, I understand. I do understand. Lindsay's about to lock in. The pickup lines. You guys. It's funny. I feel like I'm just zooming now without that vest. Probably 45 minutes with it. Gotta lock in, chat. That's right. Leg circles done, on to leg drops. Yes. I'm moving with haste. You right. The leg drops? Describe a leg drop for me. Are you talking about you're on your back and legs like doing like this? It's a leg drop. Maybe something else. Hold on. So hard on core. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Reposition my stuff here. Alright. Okay. Like is this what you're talking about? Like that? Crunches? Oh boy. Right on, right on. Scary. Did BJJ? How long did you do BJJ? Did you get a belt? Color belt, were you? Or are you? In Arkansas and Alabama, it was mostly great. 2 years. Right on. Where are you going, bro? Says Bui Kawi. That's the question, isn't it? Where are we going? We're going for a walk. Wherever that leads us. We got started early enough that didn't have to plot the path perfect. We get to explore a little bit. So we're going for a little longer walk. And to where only our feet know. And that's how I like it. Good deal. What's up, Mitch? You an arborist? Just like trees? Didn't make it to a blue belt. Don't want to discuss more. Understood. Yeah, it's a little political. When we're talking ranks and things, but we can squash that for now. I am a white belt in BJJ, so there's that. Thank you, Bowie. love tree, not a hippie. Copy that. I feel like D&D has these ready to go. Some red, pink, purple, blue light. Well, thank you, Bowie. Bowie says your voice is so cool. My voice hurts right now. Hurts a little bit to use it. Oh, you so cool. They're in my head, and I'm a slow thinker. Been there. Lindsay says he do have a great voice. Need to do voiceovers, voice acting. I do voiceover work. I do voice acting, so. And I am available for your project. I can do all kinds of voices. Okay. Bowie Kahui, no, Piff has passed. He's no longer with me. He's always with me, but he won't be going for these walks with us anymore. All right, Kurt, you take care. Thanks for stopping in. That's okay, Bowie. I didn't make a post about it. But I did take like a year off, maybe more, of making videos after he died. Just wasn't feeling it, and I love to walk, so we walked together quite a bit, and the fact that he wasn't walking with me was tough. It was very tough. But he would want me to walk with you. He would want me to walk. And so I started walking on my own, and there's nothing, it's kind of weird pointing the camera at myself, but I get to interact with all of you. I get to meet you, talk to you. So before I was kind of shooting videos of him and posting them, because he's so cute. So, yeah. And thank you for tuning in and being a part of the community. It means a lot to me that you're here. Have I seen any wabbits? There are no wabbits out tonight that I've seen. They're hiding. Those wascally wabbits. Right on. Yeah, that's good. Rest is good, Lindsay. Uh, Thank you, Bowie, for the subscription. Oh no! Oh no! Sound the alarm. We got a sub. You know we got 10 push-ups for that sub. Yeah. Thank you, Bowie. And let me know if I'm saying your name right. Yeah, day 3, going hard. Is it might be good to rest for sure. You know, and I'm not a woman, but I know a lot of people that are women. Things like you're not on a 24-hour cycle like men are. We're all on our own cycles, energy, rest, recovery, strength, but it might be good to consider what your rest cycle looks like. So you might not need a full 24 hours off. You might need more, you know, it just depends. Video broke up. I was saying that we're all on different cycles, patterns of strength, recovery, hormones, and things like that. So you may require a different amount of time or a different intensity of recovery. You might not need 24 hours. You might not need a whole day. You might need more than a whole day. You know? That's what I'm saying. Listen to your body. You know, be aware of your routines and what works for you and what you need, you know? Did that come through? Did you hear that? No, there's a lot of cars. We're on a main drag here a little bit. A quiet little corner for us. Check in on my steps and just see if we can hang for a second. So phone will probably freeze a little bit. Let's see where I'm at. Through. Thank you so much. Absolutely. I upped almost every single thing I do this week, said Lindsay. It's been awesome. But I'm feeling it day 3 hard now. I think my muscles need a yoga and recovery tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know, new to the increase in... Yes, it came through. Got you. Still figuring it out. especially with new weights and additional exercise. It makes complete sense to me. And, you know, take take this part of your journey as a way to know yourself better, right? Um, I say, listen for the whisper before it becomes a scream. So if you are checking in with your body, take a seat, relax, breathe deeply, and what you're finding is that, oh, I've got a little tweak over here. I got a little something kind of kind of bothering me, then yeah, listen to that, check in with it, see if you can relax that area. Talking about the serratus anterior, these like finger muscles that kind of go over the ribs. You can do cat cows. Cat cows. Inhale, lift the chest, fill up the belly with the air, pull the shoulders back and down, relax the neck. Exhale, curl the spine, curve the spine. Take that belly button towards the spine. Exhale completely. Do a few of those. Relax. Shake it out. How much did you up it? Says D&D. Lindsay says, I'm ready, but I don't want to let my enthusiasm mess up my progress. Yeah. Like, listen to the whisper before it becomes a scream. Yes, 100%. That's my recommendation for sure. I got enthusiastic and doubled my push-ups to 200 yesterday. Yeah, which is amazing. Went from 5 pounds to 10. Did my shoulder presses and other things like it with much less rest time between sets. Pushed my limits in lots of ways. LOL. Yeah, I mean, ride the wave, but the wave crashes to the shore at some point, right? That sounds like a big day. Well, for sure. And yeah, even on a rest day, I might still go for the walk kind of thing. D&D says, geez. Yeah, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. Lindsay added more leg and back exercises into my regular workout, making for a full body workout. Right on. Good for you. That's awesome. Good job. Yeah. Great work, Lindsay. Do yoga and cardio tomorrow. Okay, cool. Absolutely. Yeah, yesterday was 300 push-ups for me too, I think. Or maybe that was the day before. I don't know. They all kind of blend together. Did I ever send you the playlist of stunt videos? Push-ups were way harder today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But you got them in. You took a little break or whatever, but that's okay. Brakes are good. How you doing, Bonnie? Gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow to help support my efforts. And no, don't think I got a playlist from you. Okay. D&D says I can see why. Why the push-ups were harder today. Absolutely. Yeah, it was a lot of work. Yes, you did. Yeah, I was doing jump squats this morning and push-ups with the feels like so long ago. Love to hear it. I just heard Vincent's voice. Yeah, love to hear it. Lindsay says, my back's feeling so much better. Oh my God, you're so wild. Jump squats. Ah, that core. Yeah. Yes. The ankles. Oh. They're like tree trunks, you know, your legs. They hold up all the everything else, you know. So it makes sense to strengthen those feet. Do you do tib raises? Like this is your foot, and if my arm is your leg and my hand is your foot, like raise your foot up like this. You do those? Tib raises. Knees over toes guy loves them. I'm trying to find some different photos here. They're not showing up in my account. Lindsay says, I'll start working ankles in. My husband was literally just suggesting it yesterday, meaning you bringing it up is a sign. Yeah. I mean, you said you're going full body. So we're going to have to throw in the tibialis raises. Oh, live? Like in real life, you watched a rabbit jump over a 4-foot fence? Ooh. Did you have jump envy? I'd love hops like that. I'd want at least six feet though. I want to go over. I want to, in one bound, one leap, go over a 6-foot fence. So maybe 6.5 feet vertical. That would be cool. How's it going, Barbara? Oh, your dogs were after him. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, if I had dogs chasing me, I might have a 6.5 foot vertical. No one has ever suggested that. It's always been like some other animal, like a cat, like a big cat, like a lion or something. But maybe I have a rabbit as my spirit animal. What's up, Frog Feet? Funny name. Frog Feet? How high is your vertical? What's your vert? Was it a brown hair, Lindsay? Like a wild hair? How big was it? How you doing, Jason? Jason says you look nice and chilled. Hello from New Zealand. Right on. We got someone else from New Zealand uh, in the community. His name's Rory. We're over here. I'm here in the Southwest U.S. Yeah. Okay, so it's a wild rabbit. D&D says my dog can clear a 6 foot fence. Woo. Yes. Hello, Jason Thomas. This is Lindsay. I hope it wasn't offensive. You just see them so often. They're adorable and athletic as hell. Reminded me of my awesome friend Sir Burns. Do you think your spirit animal is one of the animal you most identify? I don't know. That is a good question. Yeah, Lindsay, haven't seen Rory in a while, but he is New Zealander. Jason, what time is it in New Zealand? That's interesting. Lindsay says, dude, that lake jump sport thing he told us about was crazy. Do you recall what it's called? I don't. I don't remember. Yeah, what breed is your dog, D&D? And Jason, if you know what sport that is, what game is popular in New Zealand that jumping out of the lake. I don't know, it's like basketball in the water or something. I'm trying to remember. Pit and rot. All right. I think that would be a cute dog. That would be a cute dog, D&D. Do you post pictures of your dog? Yeah. Piff was, I think, a pit mix, and He was not clearing no 6-foot fence, boy. He would jump up on the couch. No problem. And in the truck. Oh man, he would jump up in the truck. No trouble. Cheese fries. Clear in the evernight. Yes. Welcome, cheese fries. That was quite an entrance. Lindsay says, Spencer would like to know what you call it when you hold a weight out and turn it. Cheese fries. Hey, I love you. All right. Don't give me an excuse to do a funny voice. We'll have too much fun. Like this, I mean, I call it like driving or, I don't know, rotations, wrist rotations. You can rotate at the shoulder. And you can rotate further down the chain at the elbow or at the wrist. You can also do some steering wheels movements. Those are good. Bowie says, why don't you get a Belgian Malinois? It's gonna tear off your couch. The pretty dogs, they have a lot of energy. Piff was a mutt, you know. I don't condone buying dogs from breeders. D&D says, no, I have 4 other, though, as well as 3 bearded dragons and a guinea pig. I thought I was the only bearded dragon here. Centrifuge. All right, cheese fries. What about a centrifuge? Lindsay says, yes. Yes, what, Lindsay? Oh, makes sense. Okay. All right. Cheese fries is going off. Plasma. Lindsay says, Bowie got me wanting Belgian waffles with honey. I do not eat waffles very often, but I had waffles probably in this first time in this calendar year, like a week ago. Yeah, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Not gonna do it all the time. Man, I keep getting snackish after these. Need to start figuring out what to have. All right, you ready? Infinite food, minimal calories, cheap electrolytes, pickles, cucumbers. You can just eat cucumbers all day. Like fiber and water. Fill you up. Lots to chew. Get a crunch. Just don't, dip it in. Dip it in a heavy sauce, A little vinegar on it. Or soy sauce. Something like that. I probably have an English cucumber every day. That's my evening munch. I have a little something. Cheese fries. I had an American Terrier. Right on. Lindsay says, I think designer breeding is pretty no bueno, but that's just me. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, adopt, don't shop, right? Cheese fries, lord. D&D says, me too, Lindsay. Lindsay says, I forgot I even had pickles. All caps. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Cheese fries. Good dogs don't talk about their owners. Are you sure about that? D&D says, I love pickles. Lindsay's about to chow down. Yes. Cheese fries. Love you guys. Lindsay, already loving you, cheese fries. D&D says, you too, cheese. Lindsay, rescue or adopt for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So many dogs need homes. It's like, and if we, okay, here's my thing. Slippery slope when you start breeding animals for their traits and call that animal husbandry. Where do you draw the line? You just do it with people too? Now we have eugenics. I'm not down with it. Whatever they do, whatever humans do to animals, they can, will do to people. So, this is my opinion. So, if you wouldn't want it done to you, don't do it to someone else. It's called the golden rule. Lindsay says, my vet today swore one of my dogs gave her a dirty look, and he did too. Love it. D&D laughed out loud. Lindsay says, I think designer babies is the worst. Where you pick eye colors and stuff. I mean, where's the barcode tattoo? Bring on the end of humanity already. Thank you very much. I think we're saying the same thing. Yeah. What's up, Bar Vargas? We need standards and morals, says Lindsay. You know, it's where is the line? Where do you draw the line? It's a good question. I think it's, the golden rule would get us pretty pretty far. Um, Lindsay says, soapbox exited. Stage left, even. uh, I had my soapbox permanently installed. So, I mean, I'm vegan, so it just goes with me everywhere. I love this chat too, D&D. It's such a great chat. Thank you for being here. Have you had English cucumbers, Lindsay? I can I can say things clearly. I can speak clearly in spite of my stash. In spite of the stash. I do have teeth. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. The lips, the teeth, the huh. Wow. Okay. I am just embarrassing myself hardcore here. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. English cucumbers once. I usually go for pickles. My husband hates both. Ah. Oh, well, for him, I would say, I don't know. If you don't like cucumbers or pickles, carrots have a lot of sugar. Hmm. Celery. He must love celery. If you can't do cucumbers or pickles, which are just pickled cucumbers, then perhaps what you need is celery. Celery in your life. He thought he hated tomatoes. My garden changed that. Ooh la la. Nice. He hates celery. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to even sneak it into soup. Mm. How are you cutting your celery? I love the idea of a garden. My grandfather had a beautiful garden. Um, I do not have a garden. Lindsay sounds like she has a garden. It's where I grow for tons of people. Oh my gosh. How big is said garden of yours, Lindsay? I tried blending it once. He could still taste it. Oh man. So it's a flavor thing, not a texture thing. Okay. Yeah, because the fiber in the celery can get pretty noticeable for sure. Um, zucchini. How about zucchini? That's a pretty pretty good infinite food, virtually low, no calorie thing. You get the crunch. You can eat them raw. You can bake them if you want, but like a snack. Getting new greenhouse put up, new garden beds on top of the in-ground I've got. Nice. That's amazing. You out here making food for people. I love it. What's going on, Vargas? Some bugs here. I'm a stationary target for a little while now. I'm growing moss. D&D says nice. Lindsay says thank you so much. Indeed, I legit care for anyone I can. We feel it. We feel it in the impact community. We feel it in the chat, Lindsay. You got great energy. It's sad how communities don't connect anymore. It's my way of trying to change the culture. Yeah, and your pogo coordination, um, you know, being a farmer is like no joke. He doesn't hate zucchini, but he isn't big on it. All right. Yes. D&D says people need connection. I'm glad we have you. Well, absolutely grateful for you, Lindsay, and you, D&D, for sure. And I'm very grateful for both of you, because otherwise I'd probably just be sitting here by myself, breathing deeply. I'd probably keep walking, um, which I will. I'll probably get up and moving soon. People need connection. Yeah, us ditto. Yeah. So I assume you're the keyboardist, and Spencer is there too a lot of the time. So shout out to Spencer too. Thank you for being part of the community, even if you're not the pair. We know you're there. Appreciate you. Yeah, you bet, man. Yeah, I don't know what you could eat, Spencer, but maybe you have different goals anyway. Maybe your midnight snack is a bowl of curry or something. I don't know. Something that you like. Yes, I'm getting new ant friends, so I suppose I should continue on. Woo. Lots of nuts, fruits, and carrots. Tries not to eat after dinner, though. It's a good policy. It's a good policy. Yeah, like if you have already eaten dinner, then maybe cucumber's a good thing to have. But if you don't have a problem, you're not hungry after dinner, then don't eat. It's all good. It's a good policy too. I'm like, I don't know. I think I could always eat, but I also enjoy. See, buddy, you want to stay here, not come with me. I enjoy fasting too. I feel really good when I don't eat anything for a while. Just kind of turn on those heightened senses. That's a loud truck. Pickles were a little tough with the temp crown, but worth it. Bite-sized, crunchy splendor. Oh, that's right, you just had that crown. Cha cha cha. Tooth pain is pretty high on the pain index. Take care of your teeth, everybody. Sorry that you're dealing with that pain. But I'm happy that you were able to get it taken care of. Maybe chop them up. Chop, 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 chop. Little tiny pickles. Or smash them. Blend them. You have pickle smoothie. It's almost as bad as tuna orange juice. orange tuna from John. Oh yeah. Yes. Good on you for taking care of that, Lindsay. Did I say tofu? It was orange tuna, right? That's what John eats. He's slamming a glass or whatever. Oh. I still can't believe that's a thing, says D&D. Yeah. People with health goals sometimes go to unusual lengths. I don't know how you find that out. Like, he's like, I'm gonna have a can of tuna for breakfast and a glass of orange juice. I don't have time. I'll put it in the blender. I don't know. I do not know. I will say, I do put spinach in my smoothies. I'll do a spinach, protein powder, berries. It's good stuff. Can't really taste the spinach. Or kale. What's another good one? A little parsley. Get you some greens in there. Oh, you just got a blender. No tuna, I typoed. Pups were being silly. Thank goodness. Could you imagine serious pups? They're just like sitting there cross-legged, judging you from across the room in their smoking jacket. Oh, I don't know. I'll take the silly pups. Nasty. Yeah. John, what are you doing? And I don't know. I'm sure that Vincent's curious enough to try that. Have you guys tried it? Oh, I will not. I have no interest. I don't do orange juice anyways. Too much sugar. Too much sugar. What's your blender? That's awesome. Blender will change your life if it's a good blender. For sure. Yes, D&D is blessing the blender, saying, I hope you have the best shakes with that blender. Is there a celery shake combo you recommend? Oh, I must admit, I also have an aversion to celery. It's the stringy fibers that I must contend with that are not my friend. The flavor, it's kind of innocuous. Could go with or without it. I don't love it. But if you can pulverize those stringy bits, if you can make them not the star of the show of any dish that you use them in, then I think you're doing pretty good. Celery is a little bit earthy. You know, it's not too crazy a flavor, not too strong. So, I would think like celery, lime, if you're into that. I might do ginger, turmeric, celery, lime, cayenne as a like a shot. I mean, celery is good for you. It's not a nutritional powerhouse or anything. But yeah, I mean, eat it if you can. It's good for you. What sounds great? Oh, I bet I have photos of a beet shake I used to make. I'll try to find to share. Yeah, beets are the bomb. Super good for you too. They are high in sugar. Keep in mind, it's where a lot of sugar, most of the sugar in the world comes from, is beets. But yeah, beets are great. It's the prime example of separating sugar from fiber. Like you get yourself some table sugar. That's made from beets, a vegetable, right? But if you are just throwing back sugar, that's bad news. If you eat a beet, it's not such a big deal because it's got all that fiber. Got some walkers up ahead. Walkers like us, night walkers. Watch out. Bonsoir. I don't know what language they were speaking, but it doesn't seem like it's French. Celery aversion. Yeah, it's just the strings. Like, they're just so irritating. But I know it's good for me, so I'll eat it. But I don't crave the flavor or anything. Or the crunch. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna take it off my plate, but I'm not gonna order it. And I'm certainly not cutting it up for myself very often. I just like veggies and fruit, says D&D, and that is a great place to be, brother. Eat more plants, eat more fruits and veg, and you will reap the benefits. Good for you, D&D. Lindsay says, I happen to have a bag, and I don't know what to do with it all. Figured make some shakes. Beets? Stained my cabinet, but worth it. Yeah. Beets will stain, for sure. And you can use them for food coloring, because their pigment is so strong. Talk about an earthy flavor, though. You're not getting away with a chemical treatment when you color your food with the beets. You're gonna probably taste it. Nothing wrong with that. I need to quit buying honey roasted Cheerios. They're becoming a problem. Understood. Yeah. I mean, I can't recall the last time I had honey roasted Cheerios. It's probably at least 20 years. But I can taste them because the flavor is so strong, right? And what I remember about the flavor is that I wanted more, no matter how much I had. It wasn't ever enough flavor. If I could distill them, concentrate them, crush them up, and put extra Honey Nut Cheerios on my Honey Nut Cheerios, I would. Just, I don't know. They're addictive. Lindsay says, guys, I'm so agreeable and so non-confrontational, but we let a friend move in to help him out. One rule, just one, be home by 10 p.m. It's 11:09 and dude's not here. It's becoming a habit. Oh. Is he paying rent? Is he an adult? Does he use drugs? These are things that I would want to know. More context. Ultimately, you gotta be home by 10 if those were the conditions of moving in. ultimately, that's the deal. So he used to, but I do not let that in my life. Okay. I was gonna say, if he is right now, that would make it an easy choice. But still recommend enforcing that D&D. I have that problem too, and if he's not following the rule after the first time, talk to him about it, and the second time, last warning after that, I would just make him leave. I hate to say it, but that's my input. Do as you will with that. Lindsay says, so we're helping him to get back on his feet, but he did last year use them and has been clean for quite a while. Was he like out looking for a job? Pardon me, guys. This is uncomfortable. We're heading back anyways. Dang, so harsh, D&D. Truth, though. Yeah. Like, he has one as a contractor. Well, then, let me scroll back. Then, the nope, no rent part, no groceries. Yes, an adult, no utilities. If he's a contractor, you gotta contribute. Like, what is he contributing besides stress? I mean, you're married. I would be slow to let anybody in my peaceful space, especially if I had a partner, because that's already enough just to kind of work out schedules and energy levels and interests and activities with that person, you know? Work's unsteady, his ride's down right now, no car. So no work for a few days till fixed. So the rules were 10 p.m. I don't know. How's it getting around? I don't like being harsh, but in my opinion, rules should be followed. Yeah. It's not like he moved in and then you slapped him with a 10 p.m. curfew. Sounds like that was part of the agreement moving in. Got it, just hit another level? How do you mean? Okay, I'll let you type. Damn. Yeah, that's tough. Did you write that in a message? No. It was not rude what you said. Yeah. That is rough. However, your home is your safe space. And your person should be your safe space. So I don't know how it's affecting Snazzy. It sounds like it's affecting you. I think you have an obligation to protect your peace and to protect your person, and your person has an obligation to protect you. And it doesn't sound good. Yeah. So, like, what's he bringing to the table? Like, why are you guys allowing this person here? Yeah, it might be an oxygen mask situation. You may have to prioritize your well-being and Snazzy's. Hmm. However, do keep in mind somebody who's using is not exactly the most safe person, and if they have access to your home already, they have keys, they know your schedules, things like that. It sounds like he's doing okay, except for maybe tonight, but depending on what he's using, it could be dangerous. Depending on where his head is at. Sounds like the person that he's with is not a good influence. Okay, that's good. No key. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, if this is like a regular thing out past the curfew that you set as an agreement for staying at your home rent-free, like, it's already trespassed that. And then tonight might just be the last straw, you know. Right. Nobody can tell you what to do. You can do what you want. It may change the way that we interact, right? You can do and see whoever you want, but it may mean that we don't see each other anymore. that you don't live in my house rent-free anymore. D&D says, there's no judgment for what happens either. Like I've said before, we live on the third rock from the planet, from the sun, I think you mean. We are all one. Yeah, I've read that soap bottle. We are one. Dr. Bronner's. It's good stuff. I feel awful too. Not to make light, but he got a warrant for not doing his community service, then had an amnesty opportunity, but despite my reminders, blew it. Bro, this guy is having a hard time, and it sounds like, despite your best efforts, what you are attempting to contribute to his betterment of self is not working. I have been there, Lindsay. I have allowed people to stay with me in my home, and my home is worse for it. My business is worse for it. My heart is worse for it. I hear you. You can't save everybody. And this is false. Your reasoning here. He's blowing his one shot, I feel like, and I think that, in my humble opinion, you're wrong there, because you're not his only shot. You're the shot that he's relying on right now. And when you tell him he's trespassed beyond a point of no return, he'll lean on someone else. And he'll find another shot. D&D says, you don't deserve that. You are a great person who, in my opinion, is kind of taken advantage of. I wish I could do more to help in this situation. Yeah. Lindsay says, if he doesn't come home, we have to kick him out. And D&D, you guys are listening and encouraging us. It's very helpful, more than enough. Yeah, I mean, if he's a contractor, if he's got work, like, if he's the boss, he's got people. He's either got people or money. You've had a stroke? Oh my gosh, you're so young. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, you have to protect your peace here. Unfortunately, it sounds like a volatile situation, but trying to kick him out or end the relationship, is not necessarily going to be the end of the stress for you, but starting the process sooner than later might be a net benefit to you in the long run. He does gutters too and could help our flood situation in one day, but won't. I don't know what to say. He can contribute in all sorts of ways and doesn't. It's hard to admit that. I understand. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. It's tough stuff. It's a big deal. It's not what snack to have after dinner, which is important. But we're here for each other, and more ways than just nutrition and things. So, dang, Lindsay, that's rough. And I'm sure he's a friend, like on top of everything else, somebody. It's just like Aoife says, can't be around all that. Yeah, I mean, wisdom of youth. Yeah, absolutely. D&D, I can feel the stress through the screen, and you did a great job being able to talk to us about it, and I'm glad you trust us with knowing. Absolutely. Absolutely, D&D. It is a big deal. Absolutely. You're not being unreasonable. Honestly, you had ground rules for engagement, and he broke them multiple times, sounds like. Nothing else even really matters. Like if the agreement was you're home in the house by 10 every night because we get up early and we need rest, and we can hear you wake, if you're coming in later than that, it's going to wake us up or whatever your reasons for that. If that was the agreement and he's not doing it, he's broken the terms of the lease. He's broken the terms of engagement. Broken your trust. Might not seem like a big thing to him, but it's big enough for you to say and agree upon as a term of moving in. So, no. In short, you're not being unreasonable. Violation. I had a roommate from East Texas. He would always say that. Violation. Dude, it's easy for me to make a judgment from afar. But ultimately that's between you and Snazzy and this person. I don't recommend it. Okay. I mean, what's going on, man? Live streaming. Uh, it's an option. It's your call. But I think whatever continuous, uh, whatever relationship you continue to have with this person sounds like it's going to be a rough go. There's ultimatums in the air, one way or another. Do you feel safe that he's coming to your house right now? At whatever time it is? We'll definitely talk about it and get it figured out. I think bye is the best right now, but I don't know if I can live with that one on my heart. He's not your child, you know. I don't know who this person is to you, but I recommend exercising caution. Yeah, just a bro, but bros show up for each other. Bros show respect for each other. Otherwise, they're just punks. I mean, you say you're supposed to be my bro, you're not acting like a bro. You're acting like a bitch. So, show up, come correct, or go away. I mean, one thing that helps is to show contrast. Like, if you're always sweet and kind and compassionate and understanding, and then you crossed a line and now you're not, it sends a message. And if it's not understood, then that's a whole other thing. Like, if, dude, your issue is getting rides and things like that because you don't have a car right now, blah, 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 there's all these reasons why. Like, your reason why needs to be because that's your place to stay. And if you don't do it, then you don't have a place to stay. Or you have to find a different one. But it's not your problem. Dexla Rexa, let's begin. Welcome, welcome, Dex in the house. Welcome back. Yeah. There you go. Locked up for the night. It's cocoon time, time to rest. There's nothing wrong with that. Setting boundaries. And you're gonna, it sounds like, Lindsay, that you're setting a lot of boundaries in your world right now, trying to protect your peace, trying to build your health and wellness and fitness and well-being and your relationship with Snazzy, and like, it sounds like you're putting in real work right now, and it's not easy, and it's not palatable. It's not, it doesn't go down easy for people who've enjoyed a softer side of you. And it doesn't mean that you can't be soft, but maybe you can't be soft with them anymore. Of course. Of course. We got your back. And you have our ears. Oh, right on. Well, thanks for hopping in and saying hello. We've been having a deeper conversation about some house politics and relationships. No easy answers here. Even when you win, you're losing in a way. But that's the game. You know, we do our best. We show up. And That's what you got, Oh, yes. I cut my mom out of my life over a year ago because of her drug abuse, and I'm not gonna stop now. Anyone who wants to take away from my life needs to stop. Say it again. Say it in the mirror. Say it with your full chest. Say it to Snazzy. Have Snazzy say it back to you. Make that shit a mantra. Like, let's go. You deserve it. What do you guys think? Another lap around the block? Oh, you said it to Snazzy, and he said, yeah, 100%. Huh. Nice. Well, I'm no therapist. I assume D&D's not a therapist. You have your therapy and degree there, D&D. Good on you, Snazzy. Good on you. If you have a partner like that, I mean, that's the priority, right? Anybody causing stress in my house? Tomorrow's gonna be a good day. Today was a good day. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all so much. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Snazzy is my number one. Yeah, well, who's this other guy? What's he kicking up dust in your throwing dust in your cake flour? What's that all about? The hell, man? We love Snazzy as well, indeed. D&D, my Bardic brew. Forever and always, Lindsay. Forever. Yes, D&D. Inquiring minds want to know. How did you get to be so sweet? It's a long story. How long could it be? Just taking another lap. Do enlighten us. Oh yeah. Your body is, you're recomping your body. You can recomp your mind. You can recomp your schedule. You can recomp your priorities. It's the values that keep you on the path. Everything else is negotiable. Lindsay says, I think I may tone down my pogo just to see if I can help myself set more boundaries. We complain about 3 times a week events and how extensive it is. That's time I could spend getting ripped. Yes. Rip that mind. Rip that energy. Get fit mentally. It sounds like these people are dragging you around by the nose. And they may not be trying to. They may not want to. They may not think they are. They may not know they are. Still needs to change though. Change gonna come. D&D says, I was an outcast most of my life, and I was bullied and picked on as well. There was a lot, and people brought a lot of shame to my life. And I don't want to do that to other people. Plus, treat well, be well. 100%, buddy. 100%, little bro. Being bullied sucks. Being treated different because people think that you're different sucks. But they're the ones who find out in the end. All right, Lindsay. Take care. Be safe. Don't do it alone. And let us know how it goes. We're here for you. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? She's already up past her bedtime because of this mess. So I hope you get some rest, Lindsay. We'll be thinking of you. D&D player. What were you bullied for? If you don't mind sharing. How did you get over it? No, she doesn't deserve any of this. And of course we believe her, but it's internet. We don't have all the details. And, you know, there's enough miscommunication between 2 people, let alone 10. Ultimately, if it's her house and she had a rule and he agreed to the rule and then he broke the rule, then bye-bye. But people are imperfect. They're soft and squishy and flawed, and they care. And they care about each other, and they should. And it makes it difficult to navigate human interactions and relationships sometimes, but we try, we do our best. But again, the importance of your home being a safe place for you and your spouse, your partner, like, and some third party is causing stress unnecessarily for no contribution to the home or the community of the three of you. And what are you doing there? Just do something else. Just do something else. You can do what you're doing somewhere else. Or you could do something different here, but not anymore. D&D said I was bullied for having bent pinkies, being Mexican, having glasses, and being adopted, but I got over it because one person stuck with me and encouraged me. Hell yeah, man. Who's that person? Are they still in your life? Those are normal things. It's totally normal to have bent pinkies or legs. Totally normal to be Mexican. Totally normal to have glasses. Totally normal to be adopted. Holy moly. None of those things are in your control anyway, even if they were unusual. Kids are mean, man. So mean. His name is Ian Jones. He is still in my life, and he is my best friend today. Right on, man. Right on. That's great. Shout out to Ian Jones, wherever Ian Jones is tonight, for being a real one. That's what's up. Did you guys go to school together? You graduate? We were still in school going to the 7th grade, and I wouldn't change a thing. Nice. Good job. No rush growing up, right? Take your time. Don't let bullies get in your head. Anybody who attacks you for those types of things that are out of your control about your body or your background, they are not real ones. They are dealing with something in themselves, and it's not about you. Now, if you're being bullied because you're throwing spitballs at the teacher or something, maybe you should knock that off, you know? That's in your control. You're being bullied because you pour ketchup on your head every day at lunch. Maybe don't do that. It's in your control. Who you are, where you're from, none of that. None of that is anything you can do something about. So, just focus on the things that you can control. Good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, don't do stupid stuff. Good for you. Just brush bullies off now. Good. They don't deserve your attention. They don't deserve your time. Yeah. Hey, flower power. Well, shoot. I am tuckered out. Might have a cucumber. I'm ready to hit the shower and hit the sack. Thanks so much for joining. Had a good time. What a crazy chat. We learned a lot about each other, and I think it just strengthens our community. And it's good to get to know you better, D&D. Sad to hear that you were bullied, but the important part of this story is that you're no longer allowing yourself to be affected negatively by it, which is powerful. That's your power. Good job. I'm proud of you. All right, Joel. I see we have some lurkers, but it's cool. I'm gonna say goodnight to you. All right, D&D. Let's do this again real soon. I had a blast. Feels so good. Thank you for being with me while I got my steps in. The weighted vest was crazy, and definitely wore me out. All right, peace out. Gute Nacht. Talk soon, okay? Much love, much love. Thank you, buddy.